when the going gets rough and the world is against me, do you promise that you stand by me no matter the cause?
Oh, you're put now.
You haven't accepted, do you promise?
Yes.
He would have just knelt down so that we'll know this is a proper proposal, because what's going on? Are you guys helping me to see what is going on in the BBNAIJA No Lose Guard house? Yo, I've not seen this one before. These housemates are shocking me every day. They are being extreme from all angles. Now we are hearing, we are getting a love situation that is giving extreme. In fact, you guys are I'm going to tell you more about why this is very extreme, because this is a precious piece and he's passing it down. This is something that I'm already jumping into today's gist, you guys. So welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, please do want to subscribe, turn on your post notifications so that you can get notified each time I post a brand new video, and do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Do you guys know that this neck piece was passed from generation to generation? SOOJ literally said that it was passed down from his grandma, a great grandma to his mom, and here he is giving it to Nelly. Like, you are not even officially in a relationship yet, and then you're giving her such a priceless piece. What's going on in this big house? Everybody is hustling for something. Everybody is putting their best foot forward. We call this one love.
It was also a protection piece as well. It holds a very special place in my heart. It was passed down from
your great grandmother.
Yeah, my great grandmother to my grandma to my mom. I actually took it by mistake, but at the same time, I'm glad I have it because I just know that, okay, like, there's only a special person to me.
It was actually quite interesting to see, and to be honest, I have been viewing SOOJ as like, at the beginning, I was looking at him like this hard guy, you know, that cannot be this lovey-dovey and stuff. I wasn't looking at him from the lovey-dovey angle, because at first he was giving player type vibes, like, oh, he's trying to get with this person and this person, flirting here, flirting there. I never expected it. I never expected that we'll get to this point where he's like, you know, this seals our bond, this further proves that which language do you use, Seth? Yeah, he said this further seals our bond between the both of us in Big Brother's house. Not in the Big Brother's house. It just seals their bond. So he has given her something to seal their love bond.
So this further solidifies and seals the bond between both of us.
I say he would have just knelt down so that it would be complete. He would just be like, would you be my forever person in Big Brother's house or in the world, right? So I don't know. Nelly even told him that she did not think that he was this nice or he was this sweet. She was like, oh, you're so sweet. I didn't think you were this sweet. And if you notice, when he was giving her the jewelry, he was like, when he finished saying what he wanted to say, Nelly just went forward to like take it. Oh yeah, wait on me now. He was like, you've not answered. I feel like that was the reaction she had, or that was the answer she had. Like, oh yeah, just give me. I don't have any answer for you, but shall give me.
That's so sweet. I didn't know you were this sweet too.
You didn't know I was this sweet.
If you're a shipper and you're shipping them, do you think that this is being extreme or it's okay? Right? Do you think it's okay? Do you think it's extreme? For me, I think it's very, very extreme. If your grandmother or your grandfather gave this thing to his girlfriend, his wife would probably not have received it. That's if he did not marry the girlfriend, but there's a high probability that would have been it. It would have not reached. If they were giving their girlfriends or their talking stage, this is not talking stage at this point. If they were giving their ships, it would have not reached your hand. You would have not seen it. So you have to wait till you get to that stage of marriage before you pass it down so that it will reach the next generation, to reach your children's children, or however far it can go. So that's it for me. I'm just watching everybody doing their gameplay, and it's quite interesting at this point. So let's now talk about the voting process, how the housemates voted, because this is one of those very interesting ones that got me like wanting to know how they did the nomination process. So first of all, there was an argument between SHAUN and Victoria doing when they were trying to vote. So Victoria wanted to put up radicals and streets, and Shaun wanted to put up streets and flourish, and they had to do the whole argument thing in there. And at the end of the day, Shaun now put up flourish.
Streets and radicals.
You have 10 seconds.
Flourish and streets.
If these two people don't disagree, then they have not started. So that was what happened there. We're going to talk about how it caused wahala afterwards, because it caused a situation there. There was a situation there. But first of all, let me let me read out how the other housemates voted, right? So for the voting process, we had Nelita. They voted for streets and flourish. ONYEKA Handy, flourish and streets, obviously, and they echoed it together. And then Mbadiwe twins voted flourish and streets. Checkers voted flourish and streets. So these 4 pairs voted for flourish and streets to leave. And then if you include Shaun and Victoria's own, that's 5 pairs voted for streets and flourish. So that's how they had the most votes. For aces, radicals and streets, double K radicals and streets, Zinwe radicals and streets, right? So 3 and 5. That is to say that if these people actually voted for, if they went with Victoria's idea, it would have been a tie. I guess see what's happening. It would have actually been a tie if they went for radicals and streets and not flourish. And I don't know how Big Brother would have done that thing, done the tiebreaker. Maybe he would have just ended up sending only streets home because they still had the most, or he would have made the custodians do the thing, which of course would have still sent flourish home. But yeah, that's the argument, and that's how everything played out. These 3 pairs, these radicals, they've just been cruising their way, because this is like the 3rd time that they're getting saved by the house, right? So after the nomination process, we had Shaun and Victoria. They were having a conversation about the disagreement they had earlier on. And to be honest, most times I don't really hear what Shaun is saying. It takes me several watches. It takes me watching it several times to understand what he's saying. But he was just like trying to pass a point across that. And he was asking her before they entered that she should, who are they going with, and she didn't say anything. She was not like, was she supposed to say it in front of the others? He now said she could have whispered it,
Yo, okay, I'm asking now for a specific reason.
People.
The many times you whisper in my ear, you go to the diary room, the thing is 20 seconds, we're going back and forth. It makes no sense.
This pair, I didn't even understand what's going on. Were they even proper friends before they entered this house? Because I'm not getting it. First of all, there were better ways for Shaun to have told her what he told her. Like, you don't have to be like, this is when I'm telling you this, you should do like this, do like that. What's happening? Why's your blood hot? Relax and talk. You get, the person is going to hear and understand. He didn't have to attack it from that angle. So he was still just talking about how they would have gone about it, or why he made the decision the way he did. Because I think when they came out, Victoria was like, why did he go about it like that? And he was just still there trying to explain. At some point, he was now saying that when he's making executive decisions, it's not like he's trying to take charge or he's trying to be the one to do the whole thing, but that for him, he's thinking like 10 steps ahead, that he's thinking 10 steps ahead. And the whole friendship thing, she's going to still be able to continue the friendship outside of the house. And I think this is him referring to flourish, because Victoria is kind of close to DJ Flo, so that's why she wanted to say flourish. So Shaun is now telling her that you have to think ahead, and that the friendship is going to continue outside of the house. You should not be using that to make decisions. They need to be strategic.
So when I'm trying to make the executive decision, it's not because I want to do it all by myself. No, because I'm thinking 10 steps ahead of you. I'm thinking in moments about the friendship that you have, that you're still going to have when you go out of the house.
For me, there was no strategy in play here. Shaun's decision was also coming from a place of emotions. Obviously, Flourish had to go because of what happened the previous day, between not just for himself but also for ONYEKA Handy. So his emotions are at play here. So you should not be making it seem like, oh, his own was strategic and Victoria's own was, being emotional and trying to save her friend. they're both coming from the same angle or the same place, you get, right? And then there was a conversation that Onyeka had with Victoria that was quite interesting to me, because I've been giving you guys gist of what has been going on between Ozzy and Victoria, and prior to that I was giving you the gist of what was going on between Ozzy and, why is my alarm always ringing when I'm making videos? So prior to that I was giving you guys gist of what was going on between Ozzy and Onyeka. So the dynamics is now shifting, and I think that Ozzy is like, since Onyeka is not really giving, Onyeka has been saying she doesn't want sheep. She has been very vocal about, oh, I don't want sheep, I don't want sheep. So I think he's now tilting more towards Victoria, and Victoria has also been coming out of her shell. So I think they are now bonding more, right? So last night, Onyeka was not having a conversation with Victoria. At first, I didn't understand what was going on there, but later on, I noticed that she was just giving her gist of, like, she was giving her update of, like, what's this one? She was giving her update on, she was talking to her, she was telling her about herself and Ozzy's relationship, like their friendship. She was just more like trying to tell her that, oh, there's nothing there, or we're just chilling.
It wasn't any kind of cuddling vibes. I don't want it to be awkward, because he will now be feeling, because me, I don't know how, I cannot beg people to understand that I don't care for the sheep. But I don't want him to now come and now start feeling like, oh, he needs to compensate.
So I guess this was her just trying to remove any form of awkwardness or tension around the situation. Although for me, I didn't think she needed to like do all the explanations or even really have that conversation. From your action alone, people will be able to tell whether it's awkward or whether you have an issue with it. Just be normal or be chill with the person. That's Ozzy. You guys have been doing bestie now, brother sister things. So just act normal, just be there, be chilled. But she said that she carried face for him throughout. So you're passing a different message. If you're now carrying face for him and you're saying you don't want him to feel like he needs to overcompensate, or you don't want him to feel some type of way, then your actions are saying the opposite.
Just playful with him. I even give him hefty distance today.
Why? I noticed.
He will now feel like there's an issue here. But if you're still normal, everything is chilled, he wouldn't even need to think like that. Maybe you just ask, and then you now tell him that they are still cool and nothing there. But if you're not talking to him, then that sends a different message, right? So anyway, let's just be watching. This might turn into some type of triangle, or it might turn into something else. I don't know. We are watching, but I think that Victoria and Ozzy, they are still going to continue getting close, and they may still give sheep. They may give a sheep. So many sheep in that house. Very soon, they will have to pour water. Let all of them start swimming, or all of them just enter the sea or something. But yeah, that's basically it. And then TJ was apologizing to the housemates. He came out and just apologized to all of them for the Igbo thing that Ibuka asked him about. And then he also said he's going to talk to Big Brother. He's going to talk about it in his diary session and explain to us, to the viewers, everybody, that that's not what he meant. He was just feeling very down yesterday. He even there was a time he was now saying that he doesn't want people to look at him that way, that he likes Igbos, and that he even voted for Peter Obi. I was like, it sounded somehow. I was like, you don't need to say all that, right? So that's it for this video. The night was quite chilled, and everybody just went to bed in a chilled manner. That's it, and I'm going to see you on the next one. I can't wait for Toby to find out about the Kasia thing. I'm going to make a video on that. Bye guys, love you.